Mr. Manager, Mr. Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. Mayor Van R. Johnson II.
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem and District 5 Alderwoman Dr. Estella Edwards Shabazz.
Present.
Chairman and District 4 Alderman Nick Palumbo.
Present.
Vice Chair and District 3 Alderwoman Linda Wilder.
Not ready, let's go.
Post 1 Alderwoman Carolyn H. Bell.
Present.
Post 2 Alderwoman Alicia Miller Blakely.
Present.
District 1 Alderwoman Bernetta B. Lanier.
Present.
District 2 Alderman Dietrich Leggett.
Here.
And District 6 Alderman Curtis Pertee.
Standing tall, I'm present.
Mr. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you. How tall you standing?
As tall as I can be.
All rise. We call this meeting of the Savannah City Council to order. Today is June the 11th, 2026. The time is 2:05 p.m. We want to thank you for joining us here in Chambers today and, of course, on our award-winning SGTV and digital platforms. Here in Savannah, we say to Savannah, all Savannah, and Savannah will be a safe, environmentally healthy, and economically thriving community for all. And for us, all means all. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our invocator for today. He is someone who is no stranger to us because he lives, works, and serves among us. The Reverend Dr. DeAndre Thurman Sr. is a native of Augusta, Georgia. He is the third of 4 children, born to the late Mr. Earl H. Thurman Sr. and the late Maxine W. Thurman. He received his early education in the Richmond County, Georgia school system and is a graduate of Westside Comprehensive High School. He then attended and graduated from Georgia Southern University, where he was inducted into the Gamma Beta Phi Honor Society. He is a magna cum laude graduate of the Medical College of Georgia, where he was inducted into the I Homtep Society, as well as the Who's Who in American colleges and universities with a Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy. He is a 2015 magna cum laude graduate of the Interdenominational Theological Center, Phillips School of Theology, with a Master's in Divinity, where he received the Bishop Thomas L. Hoyt Scholarship and the Isaac B. Clarke Preaching Award. In 2020, he earned his doctorate of ministry from the United Theological Seminary in Dayton, Ohio. In 2005, he was appointed pastor of the Rock of Ages CME Church, and in 2008, Dr. Thurman was appointed pastor in charge of the St. Paul's CME Church in Savannah, Georgia.
2nd District.
Where the prophetic, visionary, and legendary Reverend Dr. Henry R. Delaney was the pastor. In July 2009, Dr. Thurman was appointed senior pastor at St. Paul. He continued to show himself strong in God's favor by doing the work of St. Paul in the community with the blessings of this growing congregation, new ministries, and partnerships. Dr. Thurman currently serves as the chair of the Joint Board of Finance in the Central Georgia region, member of the Connectional Board of the Christian Methodist Episcopal Church, and was a delegate for the 2010, 2014, and 2018 General Conference. He has many accolades and connections here. He was a founding co-president of the Savannah Area Interfaith Justice Ministry, now known as JUST. He serves on the board of directors of Carver State Bank, as well as Step Up Savannah and Elevate Savannah. He is a 2021 Fellow of the Black Theology and Leadership Institute at Princeton Theological Seminary. He is proud of his fraternal memberships, which includes Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, and he's a life member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Dr. Thurman is happily married to Antoinette Johnson Thurman, and they are the blessed parents of a son, D. Ramsey Jr., and a daughter, Barbara Maxine. Ladies and gentlemen, this gives me great pleasure for a couple of reasons to introduce this young man. I'm taking my time because tomorrow he's jumping on a plane.
That's right.
And he's heading to Dallas, Texas. And although he leaves here as Dr. Thurman, we believe, God, that he will return here as Bishop
Yes, sir.
DeAndre Thurman.
Yes.
And so I want you to know, sir, that we're very proud of you. You've worked hard, you've done the work, and although St. Paul and Savannah will be sorry to lose you, we know that there's greater purpose for you in the connectional ministry of the CME Church. So welcome, thank you for your service, and just remember me when you get to the bishop's chair, all right?
Let us pray. O God, you who are our creator and sustainer, we thank you for this day and this privilege of gathering in these hallowed halls. We remember, O God, your word declares in Matthew 5:14, you are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. And so as we take your promise and challenge before us this day, we come praying that the city of Savannah would be a model for this state, an example for this nation, and a light for the world. May this historic city be known not only for the beauty of her streets and squares, the riverfront and our rich heritage, but also for the character of the people, the compassion of her institutions, the wisdom of her leadership. Let Savannah shine as a beacon of hope, justice, opportunity, and unity, a place that demonstrates what is possible when neighbors care for one another and leaders serve with integrity and vision. We thank you for every citizen who calls this city home, for every guest who walks these streets, and for every neighbor whose community our futures are tied together. We ask for your provision to rest upon this city. Bless every person that finds him or herself in this place. Bless every worker with meaningful opportunity, every business with honest prosperity, and everyone may find hope and peace. We ask, O God, that you grant peace in every neighborhood. Where there is division, bring understanding. Where there is fear, bring unity. Where there is despair, bring hope. Let our streets be places of safety, our communities places of belonging, where every person can flourish. We pray for every adult of this city that the work of their hands and the aspirations of their heart be met. We pray for every child of this city. Protect them from danger and harm. Surround them with loving families, excellent mentors, and positive opportunities. Help them, O God, to grow in wisdom, character, and confidence. And then, Lord, we pray for this mayor and each member of this city council, the city staff, and all who lead Savannah. Grant them wisdom beyond their knowledge, courage beyond their fears, and compassion beyond their differences. May they remember those who are too often forgotten. Let the least, the last, and the left out be on the minds and hearts of those blessed with abundance and overflow. As these leaders deliberate and decide, may justice temper power, mercy accompany judgment, and humility accompany all of us. We ask these blessings, O God, with gratitude and hope, trusting in you. And it's in the name of your Son, Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Let us honor our country.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Bishop Thurman, since you get ready to leave, you might as well go ahead and say hello to us.
Bishop.
Certainly it is my honor to greet each of you this day. And it's been a blessing to be in this community for the last 18 years.
Yeah.
I don't know what will happen in Dallas. You all go through elections all the time. This is my first election, and I believe my last election. I don't like this feeling, but I am thankful to have had the opportunity to serve in this amazing community, to meet so many wonderful people, and to see God working in this place. Thank you again, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we wish you the
God
best.
bless you, Bishop. God bless you, Bishop. Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor. Are you
Good
ready, sir?
afternoon. We are ready to proceed for the adoption and regular meeting agenda. I want to add a special presentation.
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a motion for the adoption of the regular meeting agenda for June the 11th, 2026, and the addition that the mayor just mentioned.
Second.
Probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
I'd like to make a motion for items number 2 and 3 for the approval of the minutes for the work session and city manager's briefing held on May the 28th, 2026 at 11 o'clock a.m. and for the approval of the minutes for the regular meeting held on May 28th, 2026 at 2 o'clock p.m.
Been properly moved and seconded that we approve the minutes for the work session and city manager's briefing held on May the 28th, 2026 at 11 a.m. and approval of the minutes for the regular meeting held on May the 28th, 2026 at 2 p.m. You've heard the motion. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. This afternoon, the City Council had an executive session dealing with items related to real estate and litigation. I request a motion authorizing me to sign an affidavit to certify that our discussion was limited to those items and there was no votes taken during
So
the
moved,
meeting.
sir.
Is there a second? Probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are quite honored to have in our midst today the 66th mayor of the city of Savannah in the person of Eddie Wayne DeLoach. Good to see you, sir. Thank you. We're very glad to have you. Thank you. Thank you. Presentation. J. Mel, do we come forward, please? Couple of, seemed like an eternity ago, but it was only 5 years ago. The Savannah City Council made a decision about who was going to be our quarterback on the field. And we looked around and we wanted to get a franchise player. We wanted to get someone who had wisdom, but yet had youth. We found a young man in Washington, D.C., who was an assistant administrator under Mayor Mario Bowser. And so he wasn't Southern right enough. He had been in Louisiana for a while, but then got all Washington capitalized and gave him the opportunity to come and serve us. Well, 5 years later, he has served and has served well with distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Melder, it's my pleasure to present you your 5-year pin. That reads, that's right, go ahead and give it to him. Certificate of Appreciation is proudly presented to Joseph A. Melder in recognition of 5 years of dedicated service and commitment to the city of Savannah. Your contributions exemplify values of integrity, excellence, and public service. Through your hard work and dedication, you have played a vital role in making the community stronger and our organization more effective. Great public service begins with great public servants. There's only one direction, sir. What way is that?
It's the right way.
The right way. Congratulations.
Thank you. Hopefully I get 5 more.
Act right, you will.
Yes, sir. It's an honor every day to serve alongside this council, and especially Team Savannah. They work hard every day, and there are members of this team who've gotten 5 years, times 5, times 10, who've been doing this work in the city a long, long time. And it doesn't seem like 5 years. It seems like 5 months, and it's an incredible job and an incredible community, and just thankful every day for the opportunity to serve and serve alongside you and everybody at Team Savannah. It's an incredible thing to be able to wake up and do every day. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you.
Jay was looking like, oh my gosh, what'd I do now? We are really blessed also in our community to have some distinguished visitors among us. I'm going to ask Chief Dr. Joseph Silver and the Savannah Ghana Alliance to come up, as well as our guest from Ghana.
Mr. Mayor, thank you for this opportunity to present our guest to you. This is a long-standing opportunity based on your vision and the vision of this council. Last year, you took a delegation to Ghana. We ended in Cape Coast a few days, and you met Mayor Justice Arthur. And as I've been telling folk, when you all met, it was as if you were brothers, and the chemistry and the relationship just blossomed. Out of that was their desire to visit the great city of Savannah, and today we are celebrating that visit. I must say that we had on the agenda the mayor of Cape Coast. However, as fate would have it, a couple of days before departure, he was hospitalized. So I'm asking everybody to keep him in your prayers. And if that wasn't enough, the regional minister's office, Mr. Darkey, was supposed to be on the trip too, and he was in a severe car accident that left him with back and neck injuries, and so we're going to keep him in our prayer. However, they had other people who were supposed to come, and they are here. Mr. Ken Couture and Ms. Linda Akwabia. I must say that during the planning stages of our visit to Cape Coast, these two individuals were very, very instrumental in making sure that our mayor and his delegation was well received. I'll start with Ms. Linda. Ms. Linda is the Assistant Director at the Central Region Coordinating Council. Her work focuses on region administration, protocol duties, monitoring government activities, and helping to build international partnerships, such as being the one between Cape Coast and Savannah. We also know that she is the director in charge of protocol duties and oversees operation and ministries, such as the Ministry of Children, Gender, and Social Protection. So Linda, we're delighted that you're here. Mr. Ken Couture, he's the Metropolitan Planning Officer, Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly in the Mayor's Office. Ken, with over 14 years of working within decentralized systems in Ghana, he has been the focal person for a number of programs and projects such as participatory slum upgrading programs and the Ghana Social Opportunities Project. Ken also serves as a governing council member of the Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry and the District Health Management Committee in Gomorrah West. Ken is also General Secretary for the planning organization in Ghana. And we had an opportunity to speak with its president this morning, and we are looking for great, great things. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a distinct honor, along with my colleagues on the Greater Ghana Savannah Alliance. I'll start with Ms. Marty. Ms. Marty Johnson is very, very helpful to us in making sure that we are on point in the mayor's office, along with Miranda Lumpkin-Lotson. Also, we have Ms. Lillian Baptiste, who is also very instrumental. She gave us part of her spirit last night, and I told her this morning that I'm still feeling the effects. I saved Mr. Muhammad for last because Mr. Muhammad has been the right hand as I have tried to carry out the mission and vision of the mayor. I could not do it without Mr. Muhammad. Mr. Muhammad is program director with the World Trade Center, and as you know, the World Trade Center is our partner in this activity. And we are because they are part of what we do. So, Mr. Muhammad, I want to say thank you. And Mr. Mayor, just a point of privilege, I see nothing has changed. I see Ms. Linda Weiser, she's still taking pictures. Councilman Alderman Wilder was on the trip with us, and she was our unofficial, official photographer. And so I know you're glad to see your friends that you made, and we're delighted that we have this opportunity, Mr. Mayor.
Hi, good afternoon to you all. Yes, like Dr. Silva said, I'm from Ghana, from the Central Regional Coordinating Council. It has been an honor to be here. I said last night, we had Mayor organize a dinner for us, and I said it there, that this is my second time of being in the US. But I said, first time I was in Buffalo, and I thought they were also warm and hospitable. But when I came to Savannah, I think you had it all. Savannah is a great place to be. Yes, I've even told Mayor, I'll let my children, the two teenagers, to come to school here. Because I could see the place is so peaceful, so warm, welcoming, and it's all. And thank you so very much for Mayor, for allowing us. We were saying it the last time again, that when we were coming through the immigration, it was so smooth because of the Mayor's invitation. Like, we were really treated very important. And when we came here, we have received the top-notch treatment, and we are so grateful. So let's say a big thanks to the Mayor, for his good work, Dr. Silva, as he said, Mohammed, and the Greater Savannah Ghana Alliance. They've been so tremendous. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I bring you greeting from Mayor George Justice Atta. We chatted this morning, and he sent his regard, and also to the mayor for the wonderful gift that we have still considered him to give him. And as a city, we view this partnership as a symbolic link between the past and the present for obvious reasons, and we expect that the partnership should grow from strength to strength, even beyond the duration of our life here on earth, so that those who come after us, they can come and see that from a day like this, some people have put emotion which still continue to exist between the two cities. Thank you very much.
We're very happy to have them here with us as we continue to grow our footprint, not only in Europe and Asia, but also in the African and Caribbean diaspora. I certainly want to thank Dr. Silver with all of the things that he does. The vision, that means nothing if you have no one to carry it out. And so thank you, Dr. Silver, on behalf of all of us. I was able to be in Ghana, in Kumasi, when he was elevated to chief status there, and it was, I'm sure Alderwoman Wilder Bryan will attest to, it was a very moving ceremony that we were able to see. We had 39 individuals, and the king of the Ashanti region has committed to being here before I leave office. So he has about a year and a half to help make it happen, but we believe that he will. He's a man of his word. So thank you all so much. Again, continue. What's your favorite city?
Savannah, Georgia.
Right, Savannah, Georgia. Okay, she passed the test. Okay, thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank you. Want to ask Pam Miller and Alderman Pertee, members of our Proud Savannah Task Force, to come on up. Proclamation reads as follows. Whereas the city of Savannah is strengthened by the diversity of its people and is committed to fostering a community where every resident is treated with dignity, respect, fairness, and equality. And whereas Savannah's LGBTQIA+ residents, families, business owners, educators, students, faith leaders, and public servants, artists, and other advocates contribute immeasurably to the cultural, economic, civic, and social vitality of our city. And whereas Pride Month is an opportunity to celebrate the resilience, achievements, and contributions of the LGBTQIA+ community, while also recognizing the ongoing work necessary to ensure that all people can live openly, safely, and authentically. And whereas the city of Savannah embraces the principle that all means all, affirming that every individual deserves to be seen, heard, valued, and protected regardless of sexual orientation, gender identity, or gender expression. And whereas Savannah has continued to advance inclusion through meaningful dialogue, community partnerships, and initiatives that promote equity and belonging for all residents. And whereas Savannah recognizes the dedication and leadership of Alderman Curtis Pertee, Pam Miller, and the Proud Savannah Task Force for their tireless advocacy, education, and service on behalf of Savannah's LGBTQ+IA community, helping to create a more welcoming, inclusive, and affirming city for all. And whereas through their efforts and the efforts of countless community members, Savannah continues to demonstrate that diversity is one of our greatest strengths, and that our community is stronger when every person has the opportunity to thrive. Now, therefore, I, Banner R. Johnson II, Mayor of the City of Savannah, do hereby proclaim the month of June 2026 as Pride Month in the City of Savannah, and encourage all residents, businesses, organizations, and visitors to celebrate the diversity of our community, reaffirm our commitment to equality and inclusion, and honor the contributions of the LGBTQIA+ community to the life and success of our city. Ladies and gentlemen, for us, we don't judge, we love. And if we're going to be the city that's sitting on the top of the hill, we lead with love. When we took office in January 2020, all for me meant all. And one of the first ways we decided to do that was by developing a task force, a means of communication, a means of visibility for our LGBTQ partners called Proud Savannah. At the time, Pastor Candace Harnett and Elder Erica Harnett took on the reins of the organization and really helped started building bridges between the city of Savannah and our community. They left town, and we looked for a person to lead us, and there was no person in our community with greater credibility, greater fire than Pam Miller, who's been in this game over 30 years. And she doesn't look like it, but if you get on her bad side, you will feel all of that fire. But for us, we're going to be the community that loves. We're not going to be the community that judges. And so thank you all for supporting this work. Thank you for supporting your residents, your taxpayers, your sisters, your brothers, your mothers, your fathers, your children, your business owners, your constituents. So thank you so much, Madam Chair, and we present this to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor, and I don't think you've ever gotten on my bad side.
No, I don't
We
want
got time. We got time. Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor, members of council, and city staff. You know me, I'm Pam Miller. I am the current director of Proud Savannah. On behalf of Proud Savannah and the entire LGBTQIA+, we all struggle, community, I want to thank you again for your ongoing support and commitment to the belief that in Savannah, all means all. This is my 30th year in service to my Savannah LGBTQ+ community. I couldn't imagine doing the work I've done any place better than Savannah. This year, instead of getting up here and waxing poetic about what pride means to us, I know that you all know that. You're here every year and you support us. I thought it would be appropriate for you to see not only the depth, but the breadth of what we really do and the work we do here in Savannah. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the program that's been serving Savannah's LGBTQ+ community the longest. And we're going to be very brief, I promise you, right, team? They've got them all down to very time limits. And with that, I'll start with First City Network, Roger Smith.
Mayor Johnson. Mayor Johnson, members of council, thank you for this proclamation. My name is Roger Smith. I'm the current chair of First City Network, FCN, started 41 years ago, 1985, right here in Savannah. We've been known to do a lot of things. We're kind of the social fabric of the community. Social events, monthly potlucks, they never missed one every month until COVID came along. So we're recovering from that as well. We do everything from potlucks. We have bowling leagues. We have volleyball teams, game night. We offer meaningful opportunities for engagement. We've been called the alternative to the bar scene. And I've been told to be brief. I'll do it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Roger. Next certainly needs no introduction, Michael Bell from the Savannah Pride Center.
Hello. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Council, for having us today. I'm Michael Bell, the Executive Director of Savannah Pride Center. I have only been here for 2 years. The organization has been around for 7 years, but I am proud to say in the past 2 years, we have created some landmark movements forward in LGBTQ+ healthcare. Savannah Pride Center, I'll keep it short, is a 501c3 nonprofit organization serving the coastal Georgia region and beyond. Our mission centers around creating safe and affirming spaces in the Deep South while providing the LGBTQIA+ community with a connection to quality health care. As the only LGBTQIA+ medical and holistic care hub in the region, the center offers a wide range of services. Those services including free and low-cost clinics, STI testing, counseling services, an emergency and transitional housing program focused on trans and gender diverse people experiencing displacement. Georgia leads the entire country on new HIV cases. So to combat this, SPC has designed a program called the PrEP Ambassador Program, training community members and medical students on doing outreach to the community, teaching everyone about PrEP, which is pre-exposure prophylaxis, which prevents the spread of HIV. Additionally, SPC hosts support groups for trans and gender diverse people, youth, our seniors, called Third Act, queer veterans, and those impacted by addiction. The center's social programs provide crucial community connection and visibility in a time when many feel defeated and isolated. And in these turbulent times, we must come together to lift our neighbors up and work to create the future we want to see. The Savannah Pride Center is committed to building a future model healthcare system for the LGBTQIA+ community right here in Savannah, Georgia. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Samantha Trantacosta from the Savannah Police Department.
Pam, Mr. Mayor, council members. I'm Officer Samantha Trantacosta with the Savannah Police Department. I am the LGBTQ liaison. Basically what my responsibility is to basically bridge the gap between the community and the police department so that those that are afraid to report crimes against them, they can feel they can report those crimes. Because it is a big, there are big statistics showing that that is one of the most unreported type of crime is against the LGBTQ community. And I hope to bridge that gap and allow them, to give them that voice to report those crimes and let us know. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Chris Bazargan Forward from SavGals.
You're quite all right. Good afternoon, Mayor, council members. My name is Chris. I'm a volunteer representing SavGals. Thank you for the opportunity to introduce our organization and the work we do in this community. SavGals is a grassroots organization dedicated to bringing lesbian and queer women together in Savannah with a focus on connection, visibility, and support. Our mission is simple but powerful: to create safe, welcoming spaces where people who identify as women can build community, feel seen, and celebrate who they are, especially during International Lesbian Visibility Week, which occurs annually every April. Over the past several years, we have grown into a vibrant network that hosts a 3-day weekend of inclusive events, ranging from social gatherings, wellness activities, to arts, culture, and community service. These events not only provide meaningful connections for participants, but also contribute to local businesses, tourism, and the cultural fabric of our city. We are proud to contribute to a community that values diversity, creativity, and inclusion, and we look forward to continuing to partner with local businesses, organizations, and civic leaders to expand our reach and deepen our impact. Thank you again for your time and for your commitment to supporting a thriving and inclusive Savannah.
Chris. Joseph Wheeler from Third Act.
Mr. Mayor and City Council, thank you for this recognition and this proclamation. I am a proud resident of Parkside community, and today I'm representing Third Act, which is the active program of the Pride Center for people over 55 years old. June has been declared as Pride Month in recognition of the Stonewall Rebellion in 1969. We were the ones who were alive before Stonewall. We were the ones who faced the possibility of being dishonorably discharged from the military for being who we are. We are the ones who lived under the threat of who we are being declared a mental deficiency or illness. We are the ones who survived an epidemic in the 1980s and 1990s that decimated numbers of our population. And so we have some particular concerns and issues, so we come together at least twice a month where people are free to talk in a group of our peers who understand our issues and our concerns as we are getting older and as we have lived our history. And so we are proud to be an important part of the programs of Savannah Pride Center. Thank you.
Thank you, Joseph. And last but not least, from the LGBTQ Dignity Project, Sophia Thompson.
Good afternoon, and thanks, Mayor and the Council, for having us here today. It's an honor to be here. My name is Sophia Thompson, and I'm the founder of the LGBTQ Dignity Project. The Dignity Project was founded in the DMV in 2019, and we just got our Georgia 501c3 in 26. Our main focus is to advocate for LGBTQ equality, equity, provide safe spaces. We have a proven track record of building inclusive alliances with LGBTQ plus community and allies. We have partnered with state and local officials in the DMV area, and we want to bring that here to Savannah. Our goal is to bridge gaps, remove harmful stigmas, and promote policies that will improve the lives of marginalized communities. The LGBTQ plus Dignity Project, we have partnered with educators to ensure that classrooms are welcome. We have partnered with Welcome in School. We have partnered with HRC, because too often we see educators and children not able to be themselves, and because of that, children are not getting educated properly. We have also partnered with the local law enforcement officers in the DMV, and would like to bring that here to Savannah, where we have ride-outs, we have listening sessions, and we also have partnered with the police officers to ensure that they understand who we are as a community. And one of the things that we're very big on with LGBTQ plus Dignity Project is that Black women overall is marginalized. And just imagine being a Black queer woman when you're looking for health care. And because of this, there are a lot of lesbians, Black lesbians, that are afraid to even go to the doctor, especially masculine presenting women, because of how we're going to be treated. And that's something that we've partnered with healthcare providers to ensure that we put a stop into that. And Savannah has a large population of Black lesbians, Black gays, and Black transgenders, but we don't see them because they don't feel that they're welcome here. But today I want to say thank you to the mayor and the council for giving me this opportunity to say this is a step in the right direction, and I look forward to continue this partnership. Thank you.
I just really want to wrap this up, and then I'll ask Kurt to come up for a second. But thank you so much. Thank you for your ongoing support. You know, Proud Savannah, which is the mayor's LGBTQIA+ task force, Really, we meet monthly. We work with the DEIA, Dr. Brown, to make sure that any issues that come up in the city, that we bring them to your attention, because, you know, you say, and I believe your commitment and the mayor's commitment, that all means all. And if we ever find an issue with that, we're going to bring it to your attention. You're going to know about it. We together are going to fix it. So I hope you got a chance to see today how many people in our community are actually out there working and how diverse we really are. Thank you.
Okay, I got to keep it short, and you know I have a hard time doing that. I mean short speaking, not with the mic. So what you see up here today is very representative of who we are in the community. It's more than just a proclamation. It's more than just hanging a flag somewhere. It's more than having a month or a day or a themed party. It's a struggle. It's existing. It's trying to meet the needs. It's freedom. It's being able to be who you are and love who you love. And there are those that are strong and silent, and there are those that are loud and proud. But I will tell you, I'm going to highlight one person. He's probably going to get mad or upset when I do this. I'm going to highlight one person up here. And this person is very silent but powerful. And he reminds me daily, that no matter what we do, no matter how hard we try, no matter how much we struggle, the key to everything is love. And love could solve a lot of things in our community, in our nation, in our families, in our relationships. He's a little bit shy to come up behind the mic, so I'll speak his piece for him. But that's my other half, Jacob Smith. Jacob, and I'm gonna really boast on him for a minute here, but he just graduated from Georgia Southern. He's about to, not too far down the road here, he's going to have his own therapy practice, and he's going to be specializing with young LGBTQ members here in our community. And he sits on the board of directors. He's the chair for the board of directors at the Pride Center. So he's actively involved, but he's one of those silent voices, but very powerful people that's there advocating for folks. They're help solving problems. So I would be remiss if I didn't say that, and I would probably get in trouble later on if I didn't say that either. But I do appreciate him, but he is one person. Just think of how many of them out there, or how many people out there are like Jacob, that advocate and do that silent work for the majority of us. So thank you all so much.
Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Pam Miller, I just want to just take my hat off to you for your tremendous leadership, your continuous leadership. Some of the folks that are standing behind you don't know how long you've been standing, but I know how long you've been standing because we've been standing together. So I just want to thank you so much for continuously leading here in the city of Savannah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alderman.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I also want to heap praise on my good friend Pam Miller, and for all of you for your leadership, but in particular, Pam, I'm honored to be your friend. Consider you an inspiration. Pam served 20 plus years as the leader of one of the finest neighborhood associations in the city of Kensington Park Community Association, and it's a credit to your leadership in so many capacities. There are certain people that really drive this place and make Savannah, Savannah, and you are amongst the best of the best of the best. So I'm glad that you've continued your leadership in so many capacities. We're going to appropriately recognize you, but you can't stop, okay? That's the deal. That's the deal. So thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Leggett. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Pam, you know how we feel about you. Thank you guys for always including us in all of the events you have and the initiatives that come about. I'm a little biased because everything that happened throughout the LGBT, it happens in the 2nd District. So continue to highlight the 2nd District and do what you do, and we support you always.
Thank you, Alderman.
Thank you for all that you do, each and every one of you, making Savannah better to live, changing the quality of life for everybody in here. And so when we do things inclusive, it makes the city a better place to live for everybody. Thank you so much. Pam, Jacob, yes, thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, for us, all means all.
Yes.
And either, if we're going to say it, we're going to be about it. And so we create that space, and we've been very, very intentional, and thank you all for answering the call. I do want to lift Mr. City Manager and Ms. Carlisle, Dr. Takesha Brown.
Yes.
Dr. Takesha Brown. As part of the work from another task force, our real task force, we have a DEI officer, and she sits on all of our task forces. And so her role is to be that direct line from these community-driven, volunteer-driven organizations to the city of Savannah to make sure that things in our strategic plan match what's happening in the community. So Dr. Brown, thank you so much. I know it's a lot of work, it's a lot of meetings, but we really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Huh? Juneteenth, yeah. Your copy's in there. Your copy's in there. Proclamation reads as follows: on June 19, 1865, no more than 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, Union Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and announced General Order No. 3, informing enslaved African Americans that they were free and that slavery had ended in the Confederate States. And whereas this historic moment, now commemorated as Juneteenth, represents the fulfillment of freedom delayed but not denied, and stands as a powerful reminder of the resilience, perseverance, faith, and contributions of African Americans throughout our nation's history. And whereas Juneteenth has long been celebrated by generations of African Americans as a day of reflection, remembrance, education, community, and hope, honoring those who endured the injustice of slavery while celebrating the enduring pursuit of liberty and equality. And whereas the city of Savannah recognizes the profound contributions of African Americans to the cultural, economic, civic, spiritual, and historical fabric of our community, and acknowledges that the continued pursuit of justice, opportunity, and equity strengthens our city and our nation. And whereas on June 11, 2020, the city of Savannah officially recognized June 19th as a municipal holiday through a proclamation issued by Mayor Van R. Johnson II, making Savannah one of the first communities in the nation to formally acknowledge Juneteenth before its designation as a federal holiday. And whereas the city of Savannah's recognition of Juneteenth in 2020 preceded the passage of the Juneteenth National Independence Day Act, signed into law June 17, 2021, establishing Jewish Juneteenth as the newest federal holiday in the United States. And whereas Savannah continues to embrace the spirit of Juneteenth by promoting understanding, celebrating African American heritage, preserving history, and encouraging all residents to participate in activities that foster unity, education, and community engagement. And whereas as we commemorate Juneteenth in 2026, we honor the sacrifices of those who came before us, celebrate the progress that has been made, and recommit ourselves to building a future where freedom, dignity, and opportunity are accessible to all people. Now, therefore, I, Van R. Johnson II, Mayor of the City of Savannah, do hereby proclaim June 19, 2026 as Juneteenth Independence Day in the City of Savannah, and encourage all residents, business, faith communities, and educational institutions to join in celebrating this important day through reflection, service, education, and community fellowship. Ladies and gentlemen, for us, in the City of History, we celebrate all history. And we recognize Juneteenth is American history. And so, as you know, this is a federal holiday, but I am encouraging folks to take advantage of the multiplicity of events that we have, or a plethora of events we have occurring throughout our city and region. I'm personally inviting council to join me again on our Juneteenth walk to the river, which is on Juneteenth, next Friday. I believe we gather at 8:30, and we will walk 2 miles from Wells Park and 38th Street all the way to the river. Mr. City Manager, I am encouraging and challenging you and all of your executive team members to join us on that day as we walk in unity. Unity has to be earned, it has to be fought for, and it has to be preserved. Alderwoman.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to thank the mayor and the council, Mr. Melder, staff, for this proclamation. I was asked to enter the request for this proclamation by Ms. Marilyn Jackson and Mr. Ivan Cohen of the Daughters of Mary Madeline, and they are responsible for the first Juneteenth festival that we celebrate here in Savannah. But I also want to recognize all of the other organizations that have stepped up to celebrate and embrace this holiday. Savannah is a very special city in that, like the mayor says, all means all, and we do embrace and celebrate all of our different cultural events. And when Sherman left Atlanta and burned Atlanta, and he burned everything as he walked down here, marching down to the sea in Savannah. He got here to Savannah, he met with those preachers over there at Second African, and they decided to award and present to enslaved families 40 acres and a mule. But this was in January for emancipation. But there were enslaved people all the way out to Texas in Galveston. And we didn't have cell phones. We couldn't text them and tell them, hey, y'all could come on out the fields because you're not enslaved anymore. So the soldiers had to ride from Savannah, from other places, all the way through all of these remote farms and plantation, because these men and women and children, they were still out in the fields. We were partying here in Savannah. We were free. We were making plans to create generational wealth. But when they got out to Texas, the last stop was June 19th, when they finally let the people out in Galveston, Texas know, you are free. So Savannah celebrated this holiday way before we did nationally. Thank you to this mayor and this council. I just want to say thank you for that. So I encourage all of you all to participate in all of the celebrations and activities that's going to be happening on next week. And I just want to let you know, to be one of the first to say Happy Juneteenth. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you, Alderwoman. Happy Juneteenth to you as well. Again, this is American history. Want to invite the Tau Beta Sigma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma up. These are some amazing men who do amazing work in our community, and we want them to tell us about their activities associated with the 5th annual Brotherhood Month celebration, to include our police chief who's didn't get the memo, huh? You didn't get the memo, huh?
I got the memo earlier.
But I will tell you, these gentlemen, whenever this community has needed them, they show up. And they show up in big numbers. So we're welcoming you, glad to have you. We look forward to seeing y'all Juneteenth.
Yes, sir, we'll be there. Culture for service and service for humanity. Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor, Council, Mr. Manager, and everyone in their respective roles. I am Kelvin Bryant, and I have the privilege of serving the city as its Division Director for Police Administration. But on today, and on behalf of my president, Brother Dion Williams, and more than 80 members who call our chapter, the Tau Beta Sigma chapter, their home, I stand before you as the first vice president of our chapter, of Tau Beta Sigma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Founded 102 years ago on January 9th, 1914, on the campus of Howard University, Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity was built upon 3 principles: brotherhood, scholarship, and service. Additionally, our motto, culture for service and service for humanity, was adopted. Many can attest, as many of you can as well, that our chapter does a phenomenal job in serving this community that we all so love. However, after COVID-19, our president recognized that we needed to be more intentional regarding the principle of brotherhood. So collectively, we understood that in order for us to pour out into others, that we must first ensure that our cup, as brothers, was full. So with that in mind, our president, Brother Dion Williams, established what is now known as Brotherhood Month during the month of June, and this particular initiative has also been recognized by our international General Board. And I just want to take this time to thank our brother President Dion Williams for having this initiative and forethought. So thank you. So the month of June, which also happens to be Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, falls during our off season. We could be taking the time to just step back and relax. However, we step forward. We host a series of activities designed to help our brothers realign with our principles, reconnect with one another, and refill ourselves so that way we can continue to provide service to this great community. And we know that there's only one way to do that, and that's by actually doing the work. Mayor, Council, we thank you and are humbled by this recognition, and we don't take it lightly, sir, so thank you. As I leave you with this, you do not have to be a member of Phi Beta Sigma or any organization to build a culture for service. Anyone, anywhere can choose to always serve humanity. Thank you.
Thank you. So I have two questions. When is the fish fry? And secondly, does the chief attend meetings regularly? Is he financial? He's financial? All right. We're going to have each of you just come up and introduce yourselves. These are great men who do great service in our community. Some of them you recognize.
Frederick.
Yes.
How y'all doing? Frederick Scott Fields. I serve as the Sigma Beta Club coordinator. I also work in the department of the city manager's office.
Absolutely.
I am Charlton Jefferson, mentor and official hype man of Phi Beta Sigma.
Lenny Brian Gunther, Chief of Police, Blue Phi.
I am Willie London, retired.
Classmate. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dion Williams, and like Brother Kevin Bryan said, I am the president of the Tau Beta Sigma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
All right.
Marcelo Stewart. I'm retired for Sigma, immediate past president.
Again, I'm throughout this community. You always see these great men doing great work. And so let's appreciate them for the work that they do. Thank you all so much. Brother Dion, if Chief is not coming to meeting, let me know. Now, finally on our presentations, ladies and gentlemen, I think you need to make some noise because we have some champions in the house. I don't think it's loud enough on that side. I think we have some champions in the house. We want the City of Savannah's 2026 GRPA Class A Track Meet Youth Athlete Champions to come up and get some recognition. Come on up. All right. Now, y'all move faster than that on the tracks. Come on, come on. Y'all come closer. Come on this side, too, so they can see you all. Is somebody here from Park and Rec is going to tell us about what they've done? Oh, all right.
Somebody qualified.
All right.
We can get in here. Somebody that's qualified.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor, Council, Mr. City Manager. We are here to celebrate some athletes.
Yes.
We had a fantastic track season, 350 runners over the course of the season. 74 of those went on to state level competition. And today we get to honor those exceptional ones that placed on that podium at that state level. So, yeah. A big thanks to the team of Team Savannah. I know we have Kevin Smith and we've got Jamel Harris over here. Brandy Robertson could not be here today, but fantastic job by all to get that season underway. So if we could do this, can y'all introduce yourselves?
Of course they can.
The event in place, and then the team you run for? Perfect. All right, I'm going to let them go.
Now you got to say it loud, okay? All right. Ready? Go ahead.
I run 50 in the 100 and run in long jump.
All right. All right.
And my name is Jameson Cooper.
All right. Ready? Say your name real loud. Go ahead.
My name is Tyler Doss, and I run the 200.
How old are you?
8.
You're 8? All right.
My name is Riley Rimley, and I run the 200 and the 100 and the 50. I got first place.
First place.
My name is Elin Chambers. I got first place in the high jump, third in the standing long jump, fifth in the 800, and I run for the Pals.
All right, pals.
My name is Zoe Williams. I got first place in softball throw, and I got fourth in javelin. In my Savannah Pals.
Pals.
All right,
All right,
All right.
My name is Jay Shorey. I got second place in the 50 meter, and I run for True Freshman Elite.
Excellent.
Come on. She already went. She won. She didn't go. There you go.
My name is Journey. I got first place in the javelin, winning for Windsor Forest.
All right.
My name is Jaden Farrell. I run the 100 and 200, and I do run and long jump. I got first in long jump, second in the 100, and third in the 200.
What you say?
Hi, my name is Dakota Bryant, and I won the long jump and the 200.
My name is Ari Mason. I'm with WW Law, and I got second in softball throw.
My name is Malik Washington. I got second in discus for Savannah Pals.
Everybody? Well, we want all of the parents in here to wave your hands in the air, waving like you just don't care. Let me tell you how absolutely proud we are of you. We know that you are great champions on the field. We also know you can be great champions in school, right?
Yeah.
Right? And at home, right? So we're excited for you. All of our coaches that are here, please wave your hands. Let's see our coaches. Thank you all. Thank you for helping be the village that our young people need. As you know, Council, we're continuing to work toward a countywide solution of providing track and field facilities. We shouldn't have to build them all. We have some out there now, and so city manager and I continue these discussions with our partners to ensure that these young people have adequate facilities that are paid for by taxpayer dollars for them to be able to be the stars that they are today. So I'm hoping to see y'all back next year, right? How many of y'all gonna come back and see next year, right? How many of y'all gonna come back next year? All right? All right, we're very, very proud of them. Congratulations, and thank you all so much.
Special shout out, Coach Carter. We see you. Coach Sean, we see you, Coach Sean. Coach Kevin. Y'all do the real work. Y'all do the real work. What they gonna do?
I thought they were coming for some good alcohol here and some stuff.
Special shout out WW Law, 2nd District in the building.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the meat of this agenda under alcohol license hearings. We have items number 9, 10, and 11. Are there any pullouts? If they're not, item number 9 is approval of a Class C liquor, beer, and wine by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to Mark Johnson for 4 points by Sheraton Savannah Airport at 110 Stephen S. Green Drive in District 1. Item number 10 is approval of a Class C liquor, beer, and wine by the drink and Class D beer and wine by the package with Sunday alcohol sales to Dhaval Patel for Broughton Reserve, a restaurant at 107 West Broughton Street. I am in District 2.
Yeah.
Item number 11 is approval of a Class C liquor, beer, and wine by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to Toby Vu for Five Spices, a restaurant located at 114 East Broughton Street in District 2. This is a public hearing that I'm now declaring open. Does anyone have anything to say against any of these licenses? Going once. Going twice.
Mayor,
Speak now, if ever hold your peace.
ask that we close the hearing.
Second motion.
Then properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 9 is for 4 points by Sheraton, Alderwoman Lanier.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I move for the approval of a Class C liquor, beer, and wine by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to Mark Johnson for 4 points by Sheraton Savannah Airport at 110 Stephen S. Green Drive.
There a second?
Second, sir.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 10 is for Broughton Reserve at 107 West Broughton Street. Alderman Leggett.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor, ask that we approve the Class C liquor, beer, wine by the drink and a Class D beer and wine by the package with Sunday sales alcohol license to Deval Patel for Broughton Reserve.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 11 is for 5 Spices at 114 East Broughton Street. Alderman Leggett.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor, ask that we approve the Class C liquor, beer, wine by the drink alcohol license with Sunday sales to Toby Vu for 5 Spices.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Ladies and gentlemen, go forth, be great. All right, moving on to ordinances. We have one first reader. It's an amendment to Sunday alcohol sales requirement for museums. The city manager explained that in the Tuesday night memo, so that is just on first reading. Moving to purchasing items number 13 through 16. Are there any pullouts?
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
If there are no pullouts, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the purchasing items number 13 through items number 16.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Item number 13 is authorize the city manager to execute a construction contract for the repair of bridges at the Bacon Park Golf Course with the Pelot Corporation in the amount of $319,256.85. Item number 14 is authorize the city manager to execute a contract for a quantitative workload assessment study with Certus in the amount not to exceed $100,000. And item number 15, authorize the city manager to execute contract modification number 1 for 1-ton chlorine cylinders with JCI Chemicals in the amount of $80,000. Item number 16, authorize city manager to execute purchase of Dell IT equipment for SCADA modernization with Dell Technologies in the amount of $99,724.69. You've heard the motion. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 17, resolution accepting a donation from the Bonaventure Historical Society in the amount of $24,435. Is anybody here from the Bonaventure Historical Society? All right, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Is there a motion to accept?
Move. So move.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. This is for the sign donation, right?
Sign and education fund. We're sending one of their employees.
Well, thank you very much. And
Gordon needs to come up here and get the check.
oh, well, I mean, you could just cash at me, and I mean, I'll take it that way.
I already made it out, sorry.
Oh, he has a real check. He has a real check.
But we can help, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, wait. Will you please come and tell us who you are?
Now, Gordon, David said bring it right over there to him.
Wait a minute, take a picture. Gordon.
Gordon.
Gotta take a picture.
He had stuffed it in his jacket.
City manager?
Jay, you gotta go
Take a picture.
get that cash, man.
No, that's a check. Number 17. The Bonaventure Historical Society, number 17.
Always good to have another Knicks fan in the house.
I
I'll
didn't say
I'll
I
leave
was
it.
a Knicks fan. I just said, where was your jersey?
Oh. Believe me. I slept in it last night. I wore it today. It'll be on tonight.
Slam dunk.
I didn't carry it? I thought I did. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Yes. 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 Yes, ma'am. Item number 18 is a resolution authorizing the issuance of water and sewer revenue bonds over the next 3 years in the amount not to exceed $357,500,000.
Mr. Mayor.
Moved.
It's been explained by the city manager in the Tuesday night memo. Is there a second?
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 19 is approval of a resolution to adopt the Public Art Master Plan. We had this during our last workshop where we gave forward progress to the city manager and team to proceed. Is there a motion?
Mr. Mayor, I move for approval of the resolution to adopt
Second,
the
sir.
master plan.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 20 is authorize the use of judicial in-rem tax foreclosure procedures as described by the city attorney's office. Is there a motion?
Move
So
for
moved,
approval
sir.
of number 20.
There's a second.
Second motion.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Item number 21 is approval of a memorandum of agreement with the Rotary Club of Savannah, Rotary Club of Metropolitan Savannah, and the City of Savannah for the creation of the Herb Traub Gathering Space in Forsyth Park, located in Automatic
Mr. Mayor.
District 2. I know that is part of the reason why Mayor Deloach probably is here. Yes, sir.
Mr. Mayor, as we work through making sure that this Herb Traub project come to City Council, we want to add also that that we recognize some of the issues that the community had and work through those issues by allowing the Rotary Club along with the City of Savannah to partner to figure out the issues that they had with the furniture. So we're gonna approve this today with the continue that we all work together to address the issues that the public has had about the furniture.
Okay.
Second motion.
All right. Been probably moved and seconded. And then we also have a letter here from the Downtown Neighborhood Association, Mr. Corbet, indicating that they are also very supportive of this. And Mayor Deloach, since you're here, you might as well go ahead and say hello to us.
Actually can't hear a thing, but anyway, we are here. We're going to discuss this. Just go over it. Just tell them what we're doing.
No, we just want to say hey.
Say hello.
Hello. Hi.
There you go. That's it.
And you know what I always say. It's a great day in the city of Savannah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's a great day in the city of Savannah. I'm just glad to be here. Appreciate y'all taking the time, and I appreciate all the help we've gotten from the city. You want to speak? This is the cheese. This guy right here is the one that helped us through all this, but we just wanted to do something for the city. The Rotary has been around since 1912 originally, and here in Savannah since 1914. And they've done a lot of simple, things that people don't recognize most of the time, don't realize they've done them. Like light the squares. People don't know that early on when the squares were not lit, when you come down through Bull Street, on down through there, well, they go out and start collecting money, and we end up doing a little bit of lighting and all, improving the looks of things to make things better. We come up with a need for a playground. So we took it upon ourselves as a Rotary to save that money, come up with the money, and then develop that playground. And it turned out great. And it's been a great addition to Forsyth Park. Well, during the looking at the plans and the things that need to be done for Forsyth Park, one of the items was a place to have a dinner, a place to sit around, There was a lack of seating and all that, so we took it upon ourselves, and this is long, 7 years ago, we started saving for this program to do something for the city of Savannah. And this is one of the items that we came up with. And so with that in mind, we put together the money, and we got Metro to go in with us because the money, it took $350,000 from between us and Metro to come up with our share, and the city was generous enough to come in and try to and do the work so it's up to the quality that the city's looking for. And we just wanted to let y'all know what we're doing. We want to get an agreement, we want to have a good time, and we want to have a great facility or a great thing out there at Forsyth Park. And we appreciate all of y'all that are here and everybody. If you got any questions, these guys are smart ones. I just happened to be a president one time. He did too. He was a president here, so we brought all the cheese we could. Make sure we can answer any question y'all have.
I got a question.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Somebody told me you was running for mayor again.
Huh?
No, that's what you.
That is not happening.
He almost cussed.
I am glad to be where I am, playing with my grandkids.
That's right. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. That was easy, right?
Yeah. Thank y'all.
Thank you, sir.
We appreciate it, and I want to recognize the assistant city manager with all the help. He drove this thing because, you don't understand. You got some A-type people on the Rotary. This guy came in and calmed things down. It just, it was great. I aggravated the heck out of him, and he was nice all the way through. It was nice. Appreciate everything y'all doing,
No,
guys.
thank you, sir.
Have
Appreciate
a good
that.
time.
Thank you. Item number 22 is to authorize city manager to execute a 5-year lease agreement at an annual rate of $34,500 for the facility to support the Project Durin Relocation Assistance Program located at 5521 Abercorn Street in Aldermanic District 4.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
I would like to, before we vote on this item, it's just been a long-standing item in reference to my constituents. I'd like to ask the city manager if he would just give us a brief summary, knowing that this office is about to reopen and the Project Durin. There's been some recent movements. Just a summary, city manager, so that our constituents will know that we are still on the job with Project Durin.
Yes, ma'am. We are still on the job with Project Durin and have actually gotten some really great news. We were, in fact, in Washington last week meeting with U.S. Department of Transportation. We expect that all of our environmental work will be complete by the end of the year.
Yes, sir.
We are expecting NEPA approval early in 2027 with a record of decision to move forward and with the ability to move forward with right-of-way acquisition for
Yes,
the project shortly thereafter. So this office required as part of that right-of-way acquisition will be a place where we do that right-of-way acquisition out of when we talk about the future construction of the large boulevard that'll head south from Durin down White Bluff, so those who are looking to go south can easily go south without going to the Abercorn intersection. I do want to let you know and let the community know that there's also some signal and operational improvements that'll be underway before the end of the year.
That's right.
On Durin Avenue,
Yes,
at Montgomery and White Bluff, which we're partnering with GDOT, but the city of Savannah will be spending about $4.5–5 million along with GDOT multi-million-dollar contribution there to do some signal and operational improvements, so we see some operational improvement on Durin well before we construct the causeway. But hey, we're moving full steam ahead, and we've actually been reducing that timeline, working with the federal government and with federal highways to make sure that we can get there. Next on the council agenda, Mayor Pro Tem, is going to be investment so that we can buy that right-of-way and do the match we needed when we get the federal grants for construction.
Excellent. Thank you, city manager.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me add, while we were in D.C. meeting with the Department of Transportation, I believe that the current timeline represents a compressed timeline of almost 2 years. So the good news is that this is moving along much faster than it was.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and I need to credit Chief Faye DeMassimo,
Yes,
Planning and
thank you,
Economic
Faye.
Development, her team. They sped this process up at least 18 to 24 months working with GDOT and our federal partners. So good work, Team Savannah.
Thank you, Chief.
Let me lift also Jay Melder, Joe Shearhouse, and team. Again, we represented very, very well Department of Transportation. It's always good when you know your stuff. And
That's right.
it was a really nice conversation. It just turned into a reaffirmation of what we already knew. So thank you all very much for that. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? Probably moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Under city attorney's items, we have settlement number 1.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to move to authorize the city attorney's office to settle a claim for Pearlie Mae Williams Cutter for $500,000.
Second motion.
Been properly moved and seconded that we settle the claim of Pearlie Mae Williams Cutter for $500,000. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes, and thank you to the city attorney's office. Then we have finally a first reading, well, almost finally, first reading of a downtown Savannah Authority bond application of approximately $31 million in bond funding to construct a parking garage at Eastern Wharf located in Automatic District 2. As been explained, this is an announcement only, no action is required, and this is consistent with the development plan that council has already approved, and I will find it. It's in here somewhere. Thank you, sir. No, this is not it. The letter, I need to read that into the record? Okay. The letter reads as follows. This is from the Downtown Savannah Authority. I believe I'm the chair. May 21st to Joseph Melder, City Manager. Dear Mr. Melder, the Downtown Savannah Authority has received a request from the City of Savannah to issue a bond to 1, acquire and construct a parking garage within Eastern Wharf Development on the east end of River Street, 2, fund capitalized interest, and 3, pay all costs of issuance related to the bond. As in prior issues, the city will enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the authority for each project that will, among other things, unconditionally obligate the city to repay all principal and interest on the bonds. Accordingly, the authority hereby makes application to the City Council for approval to assist the city as requested and provides its express approval for the issuance of bonds. Pursuant to Georgia laws 1981, page 4041, this application must be considered in 2 separate readings by City Council, separated by at least 7 days before express consent can be given. Notice of this application and hearings must be advertised not more than 10 nor less than 3 business days prior to the first reading. Sincerely, David F. Maxwell, Secretary Treasurer, Downtown Savannah Authority. So hereby read into the record, and I'll provide a record to the clerk for his records. It is. Yes. 272. Item number 25, authorize city manager to execute contract modification number 1 with McKnight Construction Company for the guaranteed maximum price for the construction of the community center at Windsor Forest in the amount of $9,800,000. Alderman Pertee.
Mr. Mayor, so moved as read on the agenda.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Ladies and gentlemen, that ends our agenda, and let me tell you right now, it has been a long night for me. I didn't sleep all that well.
Me neither.
And so to that end, how long we stay from here on out depends on you. What side are we starting from? I think before I started with Alderman Lanier, we're starting with Alderwoman Bell.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a quick update. Just a quick update, and I asked the mayor, the former mayor, 66 Mayor Eddie Deloach, to remain until the announcements because I wanted to publicly recognize him and the Deloach administration from 2016 to 2019. You need to know that one of your legacy projects, the Summer 500 program, was relaunched this summer, bigger and better. And we want to thank you because you had the vision. And this year, this summer, the collaboration has grown from the city and the school board to the city, the county, the school district, the chamber, and Gulfstream. So there are 5 partners, and the students are in their 2nd week of work this week. The program will run from June 1st until June 26th, and the steering committee decided that all summer programs for our teenagers would fall under the umbrella of Summer 500. So you need to know that today, over 400 young people from those entities, city, county, school district, chamber, and Gulfstream, are employed, and the work goes on. The other thing I need to say is that on national news this week, don't ask me where, but somebody, I think CBS, did a story saying that young people, teenagers, are having problems finding summer employment in various parts of the country. We don't have that testimony in Savannah. So thanks to you and your idea, Summer 500 is alive and well. So thank you, and you need to know that.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, I'll tell you the reason is alive and well. People like you and people like y'all. Y'all recognize it in the fact that we do need this, and you're working with the school board and everybody else to make that happen. It is a blessing that people live in this community and are able to get a job. There's nothing like having change in your pocket. It keeps you out of trouble long term. So God bless each one of you that'll help with that. And me, I'm a recovering politician. I can tell you that there is always a hope at the end of the tunnel.
What did your daddy say?
Huh?
What did your daddy say?
I can't hear him. What would my dad say?
Yeah, give a kid a job and it keeps him out of trouble.
Oh yeah, keep exactly. Get a job, and he'll stay out of trouble. It always works. Thank y'all for having that. Thank y'all for that program. I'm so glad to hear about it, keeping it continuing. Thank y'all a lot. Thank the city of Savannah for all they do.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to see you. Alderwoman Miller Blakely.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good to see you, Mayor Eddie Deloach. Former Mayor Eddie Deloach.
Oh, once a mayor, always a mayor.
Yes. Good to see you. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay, I ain't gonna be long, but I'm gonna be strong. Y'all, June 17th, there's a bus ride to Atlanta, Georgia, to the State House to witness the so-called redistricting of the maps for the state of Georgia for Chatham County. If any of you all would like to attend, please reach out to me or reach out to Commissioner A. Whiteley. We're gonna ride there. We're gonna see what's going on at the State House. Lunch will be served, I'm told, and then we're gonna come back. Okay, you all know early voting is already started. It's gonna be up until the 12th. The election is on the 16th. It would behoove you all to get to the polls and vote. I don't care who you vote for, just make sure you exercise your right as a citizen of these United States of America. Get to the polls and vote. Oh, and one more thing. My granddaughter was not up here when they applauded our young track stars.
but I just want everybody to notice my second time saying it. Illyria Dream Blakely placed number 7 in the state in the long jump. Her first time ever doing anything like that at 6 years old. And I'm so proud of her. My dream.
Alderman Pertee.
All right, on the corner of West 29th and 5th Avenue in New York City sits a special place, Marble Collegiate Church. And I want to wish Billy Hester, the pastor of Asbury Memorial, he's going to be preaching up there this Sunday. He was invited to go up there and preach this Sunday at Marble Collegiate. It's been over 30 years since he's been there. That's where he started, and it's kind of cool that he's making his return. Billy, of course, you know, is a friend of the city councils and serves diligently in our community as a member for social justice. So we want to wish him well and then pray for a safe return for both him and his wife.
Well, tell him if he wears blue and orange up there, he will do really, really well. I'm just telling you. Alderman Palumbo.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have a very special announcement because 10 years ago to the day, on an important day, the most beautiful woman on planet Earth said, "Yes, I do," to me over here, you know,
Wow.
said, in marriage. And
10 years today?
10 years to the day. Today's
Wow.
the 10th anniversary.
And you're here.
Yes, and I'm here. And yes, thank you. But what's most remarkable is she has never once signed up for public comment against me. Never once. Not once. And there have been issues. There have been many. And she has never used those 3 minutes, right? So now, the traditional gift for anniversaries on the 10th anniversary is aluminum. Right. And I searched high and low through City Hall to find some aluminum. I checked the vending machine. So I've got, Mr. Clerk gave us, these candy wrappers up here. But through our Light Up Savannah initiative, I discovered that our street lights are made of aluminum. They are. They're manufactured with aluminum. So tonight, Kristen, the lights of the 4th District shine bright for you. Happy anniversary.
Now that was deep. I mean, I'm gonna have to use that. That's player strong right there.
No.
That's strong.
Mr. Mayor.
Look, the mall is still open,
Hey,
Nick, the mall is
You
still
talk your way through on that one.
Listen, he done put that ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I mean,
Alderman, the mall is still open. The mall is open. No.
That's right.
Yeah.
Alderman Shabazz.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to invite everyone out this weekend, starting on tomorrow on Friday, June the 12th at 6:00 p.m. The Reverend Tillman will be celebrating 50 years of ministry, and celebration starts at First African Baptist Church on tomorrow on Franklin Square, and we will be there on Saturday and Sunday as the anniversary and celebration continues of his great work along with his wife and family and the church body of First African Baptist Church and those churches that he pastored before he came to First African Baptist Church. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Alderwoman Wilder Bryan.
Still looking for lawnmowers, get these kids off of the streets. We're partnering with One's, SIP, and Harami House, Dr. McLean. Also, Dietrich and our 2nd and 3rd district will start out and crank up movie night. We're gonna be going through the parks in our districts with hot dogs, popcorn, hot chocolate, water, whatever. Thank you to Assistant City Manager Taffany Young and City Manager Jay Melder. The other thing is July 17th, we're still getting prom dresses for seniors. We will be having a dual prom with the park and veranda on July 17th. Got any gowns, anything in your closets you want to get rid of it? The park is accepting them for our senior babies. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good evening.
Thank you. Alderman Leggett.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. Something quickly. I just want to wish a happy birthday week to Sharante Turner.
Yes. And you just signed your death warrant. She's going to get you for that.
I know it. But I say that because I wanted to say this, that, we advocate for a lot of people within this city organization, and we want to let all of our ladies know, especially our African-American women that are fighting hard throughout the organization. We definitely wave a flag for you, but during the month of Juneteenth, we want to definitely let you know we support you.
Thank you. And Mrs. Turner serves in not only the mayor's office with distinction, she serves all of the aldermen as well, and has done so since Mayor Floyd Adams. So, Alderwoman Lanier.
Y'all have a good weekend. That's it.
All right.
I forgot one thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Today, I want to wish my ex-husband a very happy heavenly birthday. He would have been 71 today had he lived.
God bless his memory. Mr. Clerk, you have anything? Mr. Attorney, you have anything? Mr. Manager, you have anything? And we want to remind everyone that the community Juneteenth walk to the river is on next Friday. We're gathered at 8:30 at Wells Park, and 2 miles later we'll be at Plant Riverside. If you have transportation challenges, if you have mobility challenges, we'll be providing transportation to and from if you want to participate anyway. It's been a great movement. We want people to walk, ride, walk your dogs, bring your children, but we want to celebrate as a family. God bless you all.
Any Knicks prediction?
Man, look, we trying to do this thing in 5. By next week, this is done. We're adjourned. 5.